The movie begins in the year 2800, and two astronauts, Adam and Jake, enter the outermost colony of the Earth, which has almost been forgotten for the past 900 years. They head toward a planet named Antaris, which is said to have a large colony of humans. As it happens, a dangerous virus has rendered the women barren on Earth, which is why all hope for humanity lies with Jake and Adam's mission. They are here to locate and persuade a few women to travel to Earth to prevent the human race from extinction. As the spaceship approaches Antares, the strong gravitational pull makes it unstable, and though Adam and Jake try their best to control it, they end up crashing on the planet. Despite his injuries, Adam helps Jake out of the spaceship to avoid being suffocated by the smoke inside. After regaining their composure, they look around and notice Antares is a rocky planet resembling a dry wasteland. Adam grabs the medical aid from their small spaceship and tends to Jake's wound, injecting him with a modern syringe which heals him instantly. As they talk, they suddenly hear a dog barking, which shocks them, as they had earlier concluded that life on Antares might be a false rumor. Adam follows the direction of the barking and finds a young boy with a dog in his arms. Adam tries to go near him, but the boy seems scared and starts running away, claiming that the snakeheads are nearby. Shortly after, the boy runs into a group of snakeheads who are armored women. They knock him out and capture him, while his dog runs away in fear. In the next scene, Adam is exploring the planet when a massive earthquake jolts him. He instantly calls Jake on his smartwatch and asks him for the geoscan of the planet. After that, Adam continues his exploration until he comes across a big temple. Once he finds a good hiding spot, he manages to get inside, where he is surprised to see a huge number of women. As it happens, women rule this planet, and men are only used as slaves in primitive mines, with a few used to procreate. The women inside the temple are seen chanting some prayers to their serpent lord, led by Taxon, the high priestess of the snake cult. This summons the giant cobra from the ground. The queen of Antares, Sumuru, is not too thrilled by the cult's efforts. Just then, a group of snakeheads walk in with the same little boy in a hooded apparel. Taxon exclaims that the boy is all set to be offered as a human sacrifice to the snake mother. On hearing this, Dove, the personal guard of Queen Sumuru, runs to protect the kid as he is her brother, Will. She engages in a fight with the snakehead, cornering her until the snake mother eats the snakehead woman. Furious, Taxon orders her followers to seize Dove, but Queen Sumuru overrides her, claiming that it was only an act of self-defense. It is now established that the women on Antares are divided into two groups led by the Queen and Taxon, respectively. Just as the two women are about to have an argument, Adam receives a call from Jake, which makes his watch ring loudly and shifts all attention to him. Taxon orders her followers to grab the intruder, but Adam manages to escape by creating a diversion with his weapon. As he runs toward his spaceship, he notices that Will has followed him in an attempt to escape the snakeheads. Jake and Adam help Will get inside the spaceship, but before Adam can enter, one of Taxon's women shoots Adam in the leg. Jake and Will help Adam get inside, but as it happens, the arrow had been laced with poison, which makes Adam lose consciousness. Shortly after, the Queen arrives at the scene with her personal guard and asks the unhinged cult members to go away. They refuse to obey the Queen at first, claiming that there is nothing illegal about killing a man. But when the Queen reminds them that she is the sole ruler of Antares, Taxon's women reluctantly leave. The Queen then enters the spaceship and addresses the aliens, after which she brings out an anti-venom and saves Adam's life with it. In the next scene, Adam wakes up inside the Queen's residence. Jake informs him that when he geo-scanned the area, he found out that the planet is dying, which explains the frequent earthquakes. He deduces that the planet might self-destruct in 2 months. Once he is better, the Queen interrogates Adam in her chamber regarding their arrival on Antares. He explains how the people on Antares are the descendants of the Earth, as many humans were sent on a mission to inhabit this planet from Earth about 1,000 years ago. They regularly reported back to the Earth for the first 100 years, but then all communication stopped. Simultaneously, the Earth went through a devastating war, which is why their focus shifted away from the people on Antares. Hearing all this, the Queen believes Adam, since their legend mentions the planet Earth. As they keep talking and learning about each other's worlds, Adam brings up the Taxon and her cult. Queen Sumuru reveals that the frequent earthquakes forced many people toward religion, which is why Taxon gained popularity. Coming from a noble family, Taxon always believed she was meant to be queen. However, the people did not elect Taxon, which is why she started rounding up cult followers so she could bag the throne for herself in the future. The giant cobra just appeared on its own own from somewhere, which added to Taxon's image. Hearing all this, Adam tells the Queen that the planet will die within 2 months and that they need to evacuate if they want to survive. However, the Queen shuts him down, since the idea of taking orders from a man is obsolete on Antaris. As it happens, some men ignited a huge flash of light many decades ago, which resulted in multiple deaths. This is when the women took over, and now the men are enslaved as mine workers, occasionally used to procreate. Not only that, if any man defies to obey the orders, it is perfectly legal to kill him. Adam is then taken to a mining site where the sight of enslaved men ticks him off, but when he speaks his mind, he is beaten up. As the guards take him away to the Queen's chambers, suddenly they are ambushed by Taxon's women. The violent cult slaughters all the Queen's guards, including Dove. Once Taxon's women leave, Will comes running to help his sister, but it is too late. Adam is brought to Taxon, who asks him to join her cause. She even tries to woo him with a passionate kiss, but Adam uses his rational mind and refuses to do so, which angers Taxon. Before she can attack him, Queen Sumuru, Jake, and Will, disguised as snakeheads, reveal themselves and protect Adam. Taxon tries to fight them, but the Queen hits her with a punch and knocks her out. As they make their way out of Taxon's chambers, Jake informs Adam that Antaris is nearing its destruction sooner than he had earlier calculated, bringing it down to days. The Queen overhears them and reveals a special element hidden in her locket. This element was taken from the same spot where the first spaceship from Earth landed about 1,000 years ago. This sparks hope in Jake and Adam because this might be their only chance at completing their mission and returning successfully to Earth. They all make their way to the zone, along with the Queen, who decides to help them. On the way, they fight Taxon's women, who try to stop them while setting some enslaved men free. During their journey, Adam tries his luck and asks the Queen to accompany them back to Earth, but she politely declines, as she owes a duty to her people. Just then, a massive earthquake displaces them. Shortly after, they come across the skeleton of a man. Jake examines it and believes that the man died around 900 years ago, the exact year humans came to Antaris for their terraforming mission. He also figures out that a huge solar blast destroyed the area and killed many men. When the Queen hears this, she realizes this must be the big flash of light her ancestors witnessed, and that men have been wrongfully blamed for a natural disaster over the centuries. All of these years, their religion had propagated a lie, painting men as dangerous and evil. This revelation leaves the Queen distraught, but the astronauts ask her to keep moving, as they are running out of time. In the next scene, they finally get to the zone, which looks like a space dome. Jake and Will try to restart the engine from the control room, while the Queen and Adam go to another room with controls and fix them. They finally manage to get the engine started, but just then, Taxon and her followers show up, and a fight ensues. Adam manages to subdue most of the women with his advanced gun, leaving only Taxon behind. She challenges Queen Sumuru to an old-fashioned one-on-one combat, to which she agrees. As the fight begins, Taxon soon realizes that she is no match for the skilled Queen, so she lunges at the Queen with a knife. The Queen narrowly escapes and pushes her into the generator, which electrocutes her. Not willing to give up, Taxon charges at the Queen with the dagger. This time, Adam shoots her with his gun, which kills her. Meanwhile, Jake manages to start the spaceship, which is now ready for takeoff. Since the Queen knows that men have been wrongly accused over the years, she decides to trust Adam and plans to go to the Earth. In the next scene, all the people gaze at the spaceship as it flies in the sky. Adam suggests bringing everyone inside, including the snakeheads, as their leader is no more. While Jake disagrees because the earthquakes could destroy the ship, Adam and the Queen take a risk and they land the ship on the surface. Queen Sumuru orders everyone to join them, as Antaris is about to blow up. When the masses learn about a new planet with no gender disparity, they happily enter the spaceship. Just then, a big earthquake shakes them all. As it happens, the giant cobra is attacking the ship's propellers. Jake flies the spaceship, which burns the cobra, and it releases the propeller. In the end, as the ship flies away into the sky, one of the snakeheads brings Will his dog, which she had hidden from Taxon. Welcome, sci-fi fans. Futurist Flicks is thrilled to launch our exclusive membership program, designed for loyal fans like you. By joining, you'll unlock early access to recap videos, unseen recap videos, raffle prizes, free merch giveaways, exclusive content and behind-the-scenes insights, access to community events, live streams, and Q&A sessions. Join the Cosmic Crew today and get instant access to exclusive perks. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more intergalactic adventures.